Hello, the strategy I have chosen to do is called Four Quarters. I would be presenting this to a 5th grade social studies class. Really, you could change this strategy and use it with any content that you want to or any grade level. Just make sure you modify it to fit that audience that you're presenting it to. So the way that this strategy would work is before class, the teacher would label 4 walls or 4 corners of the classroom with agree, strongly disagree, or disagree. Or if you could even do it with multiple choice questions. So instead of doing strongly agree and so on, you would label the classroom with A, B, C, or D. Right here in my first drawing, you can see where you label the classroom with agree, disagree, strongly disagree, and strongly agree. So that's your first option. And then the second option would be if you're doing multiple choice questions, you will label the classroom with A, B, C, or D. So you would present the students with a statement, and preferably you would give the students a couple minutes to think about the statement, to come up with an answer to their statement, so you can give them time to look over through the textbook, probably review the lesson that you have been covering the week, and then they can jot down their thoughts in their journals. And then after this, you would tell them to move to the designated corner that they have come up with. And then once they're in their small groups, you would give them a chance to discuss why they chose that certain section. So if they chose agree, why did they choose agree? So for example, if I was presenting this to my students, I would tell them, okay, students, we've been reviewing about how African Americans were not given their equal rights and how they were discriminated, as well as women's rights and how they had fought hard for them. So based on this statement, Jim Crow laws established separate but equal rights for African Americans. Would y'all agree, disagree, strongly agree, or strongly disagree with this statement? So that will give them a couple minutes to think about their answers and jot down a few thoughts in their journals. And then they would move to their designated corner. And then in that small corner, they can discuss their choices. And then as a whole class, you can have students have educational discussion as to the different statements that they have come up with. So if some students disagree, they can discuss why they disagree. The students that agree, they can say why they agree. And then after this, the students can go back to their desk. They can jot down in their journal this time and reflect their thoughts about the discussion. So if did their position change? If they still think the same, would they do something differently next time? So I really like this strategy because it requires participation from everyone. Every student has to take a stance. They just cannot sit in their desk. And then also because it helps students discuss with their students what their thoughts are and compare their thoughts with others. Thanks for watching.